Welcome. This is a little bit different, at least for me, a little different in approach. Normally I would add text and now I'm doing it supporting the reading with my voice. And it has to do with the energy and how things might be or get perceived. Yeah, so we have mountains here. This card, topping the spread, gives off a more positive vibration, where we have another one, again with the mountains, talking about a mighty enemy. Yeah, Spirit said that has to do with shadow. Yeah, because you also have the cherub with the 5 of Pentacles, and then you see 2 hearts and the one not piercing. Then we have the Cosmos Oracle deck on top. So this is basically in the stars, a great new beginning. Keep your goals firm. Fill the emptiness. It talks about heartbreaking. Yeah, and therefore, and also love affair could also be a trigger. And pause, etc. was like, oh, not that kind of reading. Spirit said no. If Aries is going or is being in retrograde, Aries is mind and preparations, and Pisces is going in retrograde and is going to overlap. Then you have 2 different energies, or 2 opposites, however you want to interpret it. Yeah. And then it will be kinda a battle of emotions versus the mentality. But you also have higher perspective over here. Self-love. And here we also have shadow. And the alchemy card, yeah? And I have other content on my YouTube channel, Journey of Spirit 3382, where I talk about interception, about duality we move through, and how other energies can affect a reader's reading. And I also commented in other content of mine about deception. Yeah, how we might believe in one thing and therefore eradicate the other possibility. Like we might be pulled or believe more in karma, people doing spells, instead of the power of light, of good. For decades we believed the 3D as being truth. Everything that was being told by leaders was perceived as truth. by many. Yeah? But our intuition or our spiritual self, our soul self, that was a deception. That was something not present. Those were fairy tales. Yeah? We are being asked to review the red flag. Why is a red flag when it comes to your opinion, perception, etc.? Yeah? Instead of someone else calling it. Meaning that if we take away the label red flag, what is left to the description of the red flag? Then the only thing that is left are basically feelings, ideas, thoughts about, so mental, versus emotion, storm. Because as I've reviewed these cards, yeah, we are sometimes so stuck in something being a certain way. Like if you go on channels, you will see that people interpreted this card as financial support, blood ties, oh dear. Yeah? Now I was drawn more to the fear of, so the emotion or the feeling you have when it comes to others. Or are they tied? Do they need to do this, that, and the other? Do they have to pay child support, etc.? No, this was a simple in the situation ship deck. This just has to do with a common law situation where you just need to go to the government, city locals, and say you are moving out. And that's basically it. It's not child support, it's not court, it's not a heavy matter. Where, for instance, if you would have a roommate, like I used to have, living somewhere else, it is a little bit more difficult to get them out. Yeah, when it comes to the government, I had to have a whole agreement ready, basically. I don't know how it's over there, but just saying. It was crooked. Anyway. It is, are you capable and able to put yourself on a timeout. And ask yourself, why am I thinking or feeling a certain way? Were you feeling a certain way before you were listening to a reading? Because if you want to manifest a new, your past can't be present to give that a nice bridge, yeah? So Spirit is asking you, why would you believe a new lover or a new love interest? Yeah, if you are in ascension, working on an ascension, why would you and or believe that there is a third party? If you look up the history, so your ancestry line, going to ancient beings, so the aliens, yeah, and therefore in the hierarchy going down the ladder, there were a lot of love stories going a certain way. Adam and Eve were perceived, or people are telling a story where Lilith would be somewhere in the dynamic, yeah, or in the mix. So isn't through retrogrades, through portals, isn't there an ancestor who is trying to warn you, yeah, for their energy being theirs, basically, and that we are here to alchemize and or to see it differently through self-love. As we help them, they will help us. It's mutual respect. Because we are dealing with people in our surroundings and law of attraction of certain levels and skill sets, yeah? I might be skilled doing this, but still learning on other levels, as this is the momentum to do so. And therefore I will attract someone that is better skilled on another level, but yet wanting to learn on this level. So if I know I'm telepathically communicating and another doesn't, and another just perceives it as it being thoughts, it's being a deception or a temptation of the devil, yeah, then you got conflict in your communication. And that will cause a lot of frustration, believe me. Therefore, when it comes to communicating, we need to clean up. It is as simple as thinking about past hurts, yeah, constantly in your thoughts and your emotions, not labeling it as self-love or healing, just taking it how it comes, and then watch a new reading to additionally confirm it. It is as simple as asking a third party just for the manifestation layer. So it's not a complete foundational thing. It's in the basics, yeah? If you are asking your relatives, and if you are asking your friends, doesn't matter who you are pulling in a connection, you are pulling in a third party. You are with portals manifesting a third party. It can be that simple, just to give you some clearer perspectives in situations, to then be able to alchemize. And also somebody needed to hear, if they are shattered, feeling broken, we create from voids. So feeling shattered or broken are the basic steps, the first steps, to show you that you can choose what you want to rebuild in that moment. Therefore, you get a chance to get a sense of what it means to be a creator. So, therefore, giving a new depth to endings and new beginnings. Therefore, you get the positive universal or the cosmos oracle, that you can fill in the gaps. Also, space and distance can be a trust building cycle. And then you have a different perspective, a other feeling to a similar situation. Yeah? This was just a simple or simplified form of explaining to you how alchemy and manifestation work, because again I read for several layers of the community, of collective. I hope you like this content. Don't forget to like, share, and if you have the possibility, because I start off on TikTok, first YouTube, subscribe. It would help me out so much. Thank you so much. See you in the next.